Hello, thank you so much for joining me on my webpage. So what I thought I would do is record a really quick case study going through the results that we get for some of our clients so that you understand a honest and predictable outcome from my services. Now, there's a lot of people out there, there's a lot of buzzwords flying around, and I have absolutely no doubt that you get emails every day promising you a 10 times return, an 8 times return from a generic marketing agency who outsource the work overseas, for example, and they have never actually worked with a micro brand, someone that actually sells watches, so they don't understand the industry. Now, what I'm going to do here is show you how my marketing systems reliably and profitably bring in new customers to your watch brand every single day. So when I speak to a watch brand, if you go to book a call on this webpage here, which is a one-to-one call with myself, it will ask you a few questions. And the final question that it asks you is, what is the biggest struggle that you have when it comes to reaching your revenue goals? And here's a few of the results that I have been told directly by watch brands who have spoken with myself. You can see them below. And if we break this down, essentially this comes down to one mutual reason, which is lack of specific industry experience when it comes to actual marketing, and the fact that watch brand owners just don't have the time. A lot of watch brand owners say that when they start the brand, their biggest focus was actually marketing. Let's say they started on Kickstarter. Everything they do is marketing. And the minute you start the brand, the minute you get the orders or you sell out, you then have to run a business. And marketing almost takes a back seat. And it's very hard to then scale and become a standalone business that doesn't rely on things like Kickstarter, etc. It's very hard to go from that first stage into a direct consumer luxury watch micro brand. Okay, that is something that we directly help do. So all these customers, all these people on the previous page, they struggle massively with sales, with marketing, and a lot of them actually believe, when I first speak to them, believe that paid advertising just doesn't work for watch brands or higher average order value items. And I call this the luxury advertising dichotomy. Essentially what it breaks down to is a big contrast, and that is that the brand is spending money on paid ads, but they don't believe that the paid ads actually work or are going to bring in a good return. They end up looking at sort of vanity metrics, such as landing page views, link clicks, nothing that actually brings in revenue, but they still spend the money because they do believe that ads will bring in more customers or more eyes to the website, but they don't believe that there's going to be a positive return. And that essentially boils down to thousands in marketing budget spent and absolutely no reliable or profitable results to show from it. Very little new customers coming in, and it's just an endless vicious cycle of money lost but not wanting to give up hope, right? That is essentially where I come in, and what I'm going to do is show you two tangible results from clients from 2023 so far and the results that we are getting. Now, one thing that you'll notice is that these results are incredibly realistic. They are micro brands just like yourself watching this, and they are not inflated. We don't promise a 10 times return on your money. So, client one, advertising only, they have decided not to use the full system, and their daily spend is £50 a day. Their average order value is £500, so their watches are priced between £450 and £625, and we see an AOV of about £500 with every order. And the total spend over 2 months is £2,950 on marketing. Okay. So, sales from our marketing, this is only first-time customers, so people that have come in from the ads funnel that we build and then buy a watch from the client. The sales that we saw from the £2,950 spend is £9,570 in revenue, and the customer return rate also increased from 21% to 25.6%, meaning that 25.6% of these new customers, it is highly likely they're going to buy again, usually about 6 months after initial purchase. So that boils down to a £2,950 spend and a £12,019.22 return. Now, one interesting thing is the increase in customer return rate, people that buy again. And the reason for that increase is because the system that I build, it doesn't just bring in new customers, it brings in customers who are actually interested in the products and have a vested interest in your brand. They really study and really look at what they're buying into before they buy a watch, because we don't want the customer just to spend money and never hear from us or never speak to us again. We want a customer who is going to keep spending money with the brand. So client number 2, this is a really exciting one. I manage everything for this client, and we do email marketing, we do the paid ads, we do the conversion rate optimization, we even implement things like Facebook CAPI and server-side tagging. And on their ad side, they're spending $55 on ads every single day, and their average order value is $800, and their total spend over 2 months is $3,700. Now, I'm getting these results from the Facebook Ads Manager platform, and then cross-checking them using Shopify and our ActiveCampaign email flow system. So I know that these results are very accurate, very realistic, and they're the sort of thing you can expect if you are spending the same amount of money. So the sales from our marketing, which is again first-time customers only, is $9,242.65. The sales from our emails was $4,279, and we also see a huge customer return rate here. It's around 35%. So the interesting thing that I would like to mention is that this sales from emails is only from 1 month, not 2 months, because we were setting up the system earlier on in the year for this client. So we've only been running this system for just over a month now, and we've seen $4,279 in sales. So the spend total was $3,368. That includes the email monthly software cost, and we have seen $13,525.65 in sales from the result of our marketing efforts. Now, the truth about this that you may want to know, these results are very realistic. However, it does take us 4 to 6 months to implement the full system. It takes, on average, just to write the emails that I put into the email system, about 22 days alone. Of course, we're running ads at the same time as this, and then we're setting up the system and linking it all together. So we do see a 4 to 6 month initial ramp-up period, and after months 5 to 6 we see steady returns coming in, new customers coming in steadily, reliably and predictably for each and every client that I work with. So any investment in the previous months is paid back once the system is profitable, and then you are in the green from then on, if that makes sense. So what you're probably thinking now, what if you aren't happy with the service that I'm offering? What if it comes to month 6 and you're just not happy with the service that I provided? Now, this is one thing that we offer that no other agency offers. Not only am I the only business that works directly with microbrands only, we also offer a full 6-month money-back guarantee. So if you are not happy with the returns you're seeing, or you aren't happy with my service for any reason whatsoever, I will give you a 100% refund on the service fee. These are the things that you no longer have to worry about when you work with myself: acquiring new customers, paid advertising, email marketing, conversion rate optimization, creative content for ads, maximizing AOV. The list goes on and on. Essentially, I am your entire marketing department, and I'd really love to have the opportunity to speak to you one-on-one. Just look on the calendar on this webpage, click and book a time, and let's have a one-to-one call for half an hour and see exactly how I can predictably, reliably and honestly grow your brand. I very much think in 2023 it's time to start ignoring the emails from marketers or agencies that promise you ridiculous returns with no refund guarantee and no form of honesty clause, I like to call it, in there. So if you'd like to book a call, go ahead and book a call. Let's start growing your brand right now, and let's get more eyes on the watches that you spend multiple months, maybe even years crafting. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye-bye.